We all know the story. The young man decides he wants to leave the protection and comfort of his father's house, and he takes his inheritance from his father, and of course, his father gives it to him without hesitation, and then he goes off and he lives a life of pleasure. He thought it was great at first, but when he ran out of money and found himself all alone feeding pigs and desiring to eat their food, he realized it was time for him to wake up and return to his father. Luke 15, verse 17. But when he came to himself, he said, "How many of my father's hired servants have bread enough and to spare? And I perish with hunger. I will arise and go to my father, and I will say to him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you, and I'm no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me like one of your hired servants." And he arose and came to his father. But when he was still a great way off, his father saw him and had compassion, and ran out and fell on his neck and kissed him. And the son said to his father, "I have sinned against heaven and in your sight, and am no longer worthy to be called your son." But the father said to his servants, "Bring out the best robe and put it on him, and put a ring on his hand and sandals on his feet, and bring the fatted calf here and kill it, and let us eat and be merry. For this my son was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found," and they began to be merry. Like this prodigal son, there have been Christians who have chosen to leave their father and the church. They go out and they live a life of pleasure. But some finally hit rock bottom and realize what they've left. Many Christians have the same mentality of this son who didn't think himself worthy of being a son, but hoped to be a hired servant. But what the parable teaches us about those who have fallen is that God is watching, and He's waiting for you to wake up from your sins and to come back to Him. He will not beat you nor put you in a lowly position. No, He will run out to you, embrace you, and rejoice that you've returned home. You'll be treated as a son or a daughter of God. You will be forgiven no matter how far you have fallen, and you'll be considered alive once again because we serve a loving God. Once a fallen Christian has come back, they must never forget what sin did to them so they never leave God again.